Hello everyone, welcome to Livestream 708, because it will carry over through midnight. Hi there, how are you all doing? Hi there Happy, hi there Paper. I'm really cold and I just have a scented candle to keep me warm. They're really cheap, I bought them for a bit for a video, but I bought like a 18 pack. There's like 18 of them in there, and I used 2 for the video, and now I have the rest, so I'm just using them to heat myself up a bit. Then here's nice song. I recommend listening to Fear of Cold by Jacob Geller. That's so specific. I have to look it up now. Hold on. Hi there, Bubix. Hi, welcome. Fear of Cold. That's not Frigophobia, only Fear of Cold, Jacob Geller. Is that? That's a video. Oh, is that the video of Frostpunk? I can't tell. As matter, long enough of a tangent. I'm just, you know how it is, I'm just simulating water and this for an example for a video. I just realized that they are slowly coming together, which is rather hilarious. I didn't notice that, but yeah, it's still going. Oh, they make sense that the closer they are, the quicker they would go. But they really are coming close. Are they going to bond? You know what, let's just sit here and watch it for a second. Hi, the Siphon. Hi, Bray. Hi. Oh, it's coming. This animation, I mean, this simulation has been going on for what? 20 minutes at this point? I started it long before the stream. It makes sense that they would move together. It makes sense. Yeah, and you can see that the closer they are, the stronger the interaction gets, because interactions disappear over distance. So the closer they get, the bigger the change. And so right here you can see that due to that, the more it changes, the closer they are. The closer they are, the more it changes. It's exponential. Wait, is it exponential or is it just accelerating? Doesn't matter. I don't know. I don't want to think about it too much. The point is, they're coming closer. Yeah, still moving, okay. There we go, they're coming closer and closer. My guess would be that, actually, how would they bond? That's a good question. Ooh, there are 5 hydrogens, 2 oxygens. If they come close together, I'm assuming there's like an unstable transition state thing in between the two that would be more stable than this arrangement. In which case, wait, I think the oxygen in the water will bond with this oxygen. I think it will end up, it feels weird because on one side you would have 3 hydrogens, on the other 2, but it kind of makes sense to me as a transition state, because right here it is, as you can see, more electronegative. Actually, this has more negative charge, this has less negative charge, although this right here, this is more uniform. Damn it, I'm really curious now, I want to see. The numbers are still going up, which means this is still... Oh, never mind, they're oscillating? It's stopped now, this is it. Hi, the Lemon. Second MAKiT stream. Yeah, I can't exactly sleep. And I've noticed that I'm becoming less and less productive off stream, so I decided to just move on stream. To fix that. The energy is climbing up. I mean, this is negative. Is that potential energy kilojoules per mole? Hi Lemon, yeah. What are you working on? Well, honestly, what I should be working on is a video about these molecules. However, I just kind of got distracted with the render. So, I mean, with the simulation. So, we're just watching the simulation. I'm just curious to see what's gonna happen. Hi, the Mark. ADHD moment. It really is. Just instantly got distracted with the simulation. I just want to know what's gonna happen. Was a good stream. Bye. Bye, Mark. Bye. I think it's gonna be oxygen to oxygen because it doesn't really make sense any other way to me. Or at least I can't imagine it being any other way. But I could be wrong. Let's see. Hey, I just found your channel. I would like to ask what education you have. I have no formal education. I am self-taught with everything I do. I have no formal education. However, a lot of people that I ask for my videos do have formal education. And I use textbooks written by professors to make sure that, you know, I'm not screwing anything up. Okay, so the difference in energy is going down, I think. It's chaotic, but it is going down, which means that whilst the energy... I honestly don't know. Wait, can I just increase the steps per update to like 10? Or even higher? How high can this go? Can it go to 100? Oh, now we're cooking. Okay, now we're cooking with gasoline. Now it's certainly moving. Are they rotating? Oh, what is happening? Okay. I see. Why are we watching this? ADHD, that's why I did this. I wanted to do a Van der Waals like surfaces for electronegativity in order to be accurate in my video, but I only care about these spheres. That's all I cared about because that's all I needed, the electronegativity. However, that's it. That's the stable one. There we go. That's this is stable. Can I move them around? Oh, I can. This is just them being stable. I can't move them closer. They push each other away. This is just the optimal distance. Oh my goodness, Avogadros is gonna... No, my ADHD will not be able to handle Avogadros. This is just too much. Yes, I'm an engineering student. I saw in the videos that you know a lot about science. Impressive you learned that all by yourself. Well, I mean, I like it. I like it. I need to make sure it's correct for the videos. And also, as I mentioned, throughout the channel, I've met a lot of people who do have formal education. And honestly, I do believe that asking people who are passionate about something is the best way to learn something. Okay, so to reiterate, right here, we have extension create surfaces of electrostatic potential. So we can see it's not quite electronegativity, but we can deduce electronegativity from this. We can see that the electrostatic potential is the same over the entire... What would that be actually? Water with an additional hydrogen, doesn't matter. And when it comes to just water, then we have all the electrons clamped near the oxygen. Yeah, you're basically just playing with balls now. So what? I get to play with my balls on stream. Who's gonna stop me? You gonna stop me? You wanna stop me from playing with my balls on stream? You can try. Certainly. Okay, there we go. That's all we needed from Avogadros. Now, right here, this is an animation that I've been doing, and this is actually chloromethane. I'm hearing about playing with balls. Yeah, because I'm playing with my balls. That's what I'm doing. There we go. than carbon. Now that must like ask another question. What if the atom touches more electronegative? So lithium. We want to find the CPK color. Hold on, my scented candle was in the way. We want to find the CPK color for lithium. Pink, let me guess. Is it gonna be, oh, or is it red? Close. Hold on, CPK colors. Lithium. Pink! Violet. I was correct. Pinkish violet, I know, I don't discriminate. Now let's do 60, just to give us 40 frames to do it. And then right here we're gonna take this, and we're going to take this, and we're going to move this back. And we're going to move this back. And now we're going to make it a bit smaller. And now we're gonna change the chlorine color from a chlorine color to a lithium color, which is violet, like this. Is that fair? Yes, and now the empty that's on it, we want to reduce the scale. My blender is just struggling with this, and I don't blame him, honestly. I honestly don't blame him. Because this is a rough one. There we go. Increase it to like a 30. There we go. I'm really happy with how I set up these geometry nodes, but at the same time, damn, they're just, it's rough. Render animation. This is supposed to be violet, but the green is making it seem like it's white. Make it somewhat reminds me of a cat. Hey, I do like playing with my balls. Advice on learning math: do not stay up all night trying to make sense of musical alphamorphism before hitting the recount and then passing out from being tired. I'm saying you're talking hypothetically, Lemon, right? You're mentioning like as a hypothetical scenario. Hold on, let me open up my. Ouch! My legs hurt. Everything hurts. Everything. I'm in fucking pain. Hold on, let me open up my. There we go. I wanted to open up my curtains because it feels less like depression maxing if you can actually see the outside. I just feel like when I'm sitting in a dark room playing with my balls, it's just, you know, I'm depression maxing too much. Ah, fuck, everything hurts. Okay, so back to this now. Advice for learning math: go buy some math books and straight up read them with your eyes and shit. Reblax, what if can I gay up read them? Genuine question. Genuine-ish. Sleep deprived, make it his best. Thank you, David. I appreciate the compliment. I'm not sleep deprived, I just can't fall asleep. I will be sleep deprived in a couple of hours, and my hope is that when I'm sleep deprived enough, I won't have to try to fall asleep. I will just be able to let go, and that's it. I've just found your channel today and subscribed. Well, thank you, Jacob. I'm glad you like my channel. Funny enough, I'm walking in the video right now. Can't you just take some melatonin? No, because you see, if I do and if it doesn't work, then I won't be able to work by myself. Which means if I do take some melatonin, that's a 50-50. I either fall asleep or I'm unable to fall asleep, nor am I able to work. However, if I, instead of even trying to fall asleep, if I just do work, that's 100%. I'll get some work done, then I'll get tired, I'll fall asleep. It's gonna be perfect. Do you even have a functional sleep schedule? I do. It just because it's dynamic doesn't mean it's not functional. The thing is, unlike, I feel like most people are the weird ones, in my opinion. The thing is, I plan my sleep schedule around certain events. So for example, right now I am switching to later days because I will need Tefta to join in on more and more streams, and since Tefta is American, I'll have to stay awake later in the night. I plan my sleep schedule. It's brilliant. It's a work of art. Have you ever considered doing something unproductive, watching a YouTube video? It helped when I had insomnia. No, because it's the same idea. The only difference is that you get tired a lot slower, you know? Because you can do something unproductive, but that will count as resting, and then you won't be quite as tired. And what I need is I need to get the point where I'm tired enough so I can just pass out on the couch. That's what we need. Functional sleep schedule, nah, mine is object-oriented. Hi MAKiT, I won't be able to stay for long, just want to say that your videos are great. Thank you, Extreme CJ, thank you. Just by the way, what do you talk about on Discord? Honestly, pick a topic and it's probably there. Mostly there are the science channels, which is the best. There's the chemistry science channel, mathematics science channel, physics science channel, computer science channel. And they're just the best. Memes. We do insult France a lot. That's a thing. Happens quite a fair bit, I would say. I'm in nursing school and we have to go to hospitals at all sorts of hours. You're trying to be a doctor, then? Is that? I'm sorry. Am I assuming too far, or did I misunderstand? I just wanted to mention because it sounds impressive. I know if I misunderstood. Or just like, or just a nurse. No, it's true. That's awesome, Jacob. That's awesome. I assumed right away that you were trying to become a doctor because I know that it's well, I don't know. Depends on the country, I suppose. That was a wild assumption, but actually for me to make. But I know that in most countries, going to like nursing school, it's easier, or getting some practice as a nurse. It makes it much easier to become a doctor later on. I make, you can say hi because I can't say long because we have physics quiz. Well, 40% of the grade. Well, good luck on the quiz then. I late. Oh, I'm bad at pronouncing as well. But bye. Mickey has an existential crisis about town. That's why he can't sleep. Yeah, it's rough. How does Top Chat work anyway? It's basically YouTube just... YouTube removes all the comments that it deems unworthy, you know? That's how Top Chat works. Make more serious than I make it, no philosophy. Exactly. Why not switch to live chat every stream? Because I forget about it, that's why. It's a simple answer. It's not, I don't have a reason for not switching over it, it's just, I just forget. Because YouTube also always starts with the top chat. So you just have to manually switch to live chat. And by the way, reaching the limit of what I've scripted. Right now we are rendering this animation. And then these animations, and then that's it. That's all I scripted. So we're gonna have to script some more on this stream as well. How about you do every time someone reminds you? I'm already doing that, Siphon. I'm already switching to live chat every time someone reminds me. Unless the top chat eats away the message of someone reminding me to switch to live chat. In which case, well, isn't that ironic? Isn't that ironic when I... I always used to smile when I laugh, and then I was raped by a clown. Isn't that ironic when I see... I might have brain damage, we all do. If you do math, is brain damage really a question? What is this listening to? Combination finding out. Okay. More electronic ends up winning. So right here we take the electron again. Like this. We can save it as another file, whatever. We pop it right here. There we go. To 60. And we take these, and we take these and we do this. And we take these and we do this. Hi, the Timon. How you doing?
Hello.
When are you supposed to go and have a life?
I am walking home from having a life and...
Already?
Yeah, sorry, I didn't get that. I was messing with the speaker.
That's barely a party. Young man,
I know.
you're going home at 11 p.m. What's up with that?
Yes, I'm aware that it was a shorter one. I know.
Ridiculous. Back in my day, honestly. Back
By
in
the way,
my day.
I'm walking home. I'm from my phone, so I can't see the chat again or
It's
anything.
fine. I can read for you if you want. Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Does day 708 mean 708th stream or 708th day of streaming every day? It means 708th day of streaming every day. That's why it says day 708. I have been streaming every single day for the past almost 2 years at this point. Oh boy, it's gonna be 2 years in like less than a month, isn't it? Whoops.
You must have a 2-year special.
There will be. Also, at 2 years, that means that I would have gone through my birthday at least twice. Which I find funny. Wait, hold on. 27060. Okay, well, all the messages are there. Time and jump scare, yes. Time and jump scare.
I'm always a jump scare, apparently. I was called a jump scare in the earlier stream today as well.
There's just a bunch of people cheering for the fact you joined.
Yeah, I guess. I still can't believe. I'm really glad that your viewership likes me. I'm not sure why, but I'm really glad.
I see. By the way, how it is. It's no longer everyone. Like you're no longer part of the peasants, right? It's like your viewership. Oh, I see. You're no longer part of the peasants. Now you're. I get. You know what? I respect that. I respect that.
I paid for this, okay?
That makes it even worse.
I paid $2 to be popular.
Electronegativity 0.89. That's small. Well, average. It's average, I would say. It's pretty average. And Hold on, I'm animating. I'm doing my job. Give me a second.
It is snowing here, which is amazing. Like it rarely snows, and I know that it won't stay until morning. But like, oh my god, I'm taking extra rounds just to walk in the snow.
I mean, the snow does look pretty. I would love to go for a walk in the snow. The only problem is, I don't have the heating and I can't afford to get sick. I
Yeah.
want to go out for a walk so badly, but I just simply can't afford it. I can't afford to go for a fucking walk. 1984, honestly, 1984. Oh, I don't know, late stage capitalism, whatever you want to call it. And farmer main isn't here. There we go.
By the way, I'm gonna go to the store soon, not right now, but like in 10 minutes. So, yeah. Just a quick heads up that I'll be in the store. I don't know why that needed a heads up.
Anybody got a good way to sleep? Oh, I have a. You can try my method. My method is just before going to sleep, instead of relaxing, try walking as hard as you can to get tired, so then you can just pass out on the couch. That's how I do it.
That's actually a good method.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Actually, the title of the stream right now is "Make It Can't Sleep Again." I think. Yeah,
Yeah,
make it can't
I
sleep
saw
again.
it, but I don't have enough mobile internet and stuff, so I just joined from phone and
I
yeah.
know that's fair. I understand. Oh, Farmer Main is here. My goodness, mention late stage capitalism and Farmer Main just appears. It's incredible, honestly.
I don't have gloves, so my fingers are super cold.
Well, I have the same thing, except I'm inside, so I don't know how you feel.
Beautiful. Someone already wrote the Hungarian version of the F word in the snow. Amazing.
It's bound to happen. It's bound to happen. It has to be done. Late stage capitalism, more like
And by the F
stooge
word, I mean the worst F word. The really bad one.
Late stage capitalism, more like late stooge capitalism. No, got him. At this point, Reblex can't even tell if it's a math reference. Late stage capitalism is when MAKiT sleeps on the couch. I don't know. I did a capitalism. I went and built some chicken. Raw chicken, I should specify, not like KFC stuff, only raw chicken. And I'm really excited because tomorrow I'm gonna cook it up and it's gonna be delicious. I have like that specific kind of pan that you can put in the oven. You can just with detachable handles, and so you can. I'm just gonna add the chicken to the pan, add some veggies, and put it in the oven instead of a stovetop, and I'm gonna cook it, and it's gonna be just. I don't have any spices, so it's gonna be a bit bland, but I'm so excited for chicken.
You should buy some spices.
No, I like my chicken bland. Make it the sleeping on the couch, you know Susie is mad at that point. Susie is watching over me. Late stage capitalism, how much longer till they find a boss? The boss is obviously fascism. Jeez. When someone asks me what I like in math is saying, I fucking love financial mathematics. I'm addicted to maximizing shareholder value. Oh. Hold on, I'm gonna get some water.
Alright, I'm the entertainment again. Yay. I still don't know what to say at these times because it's usually MAKiT keeping up the conversation and I'm just being the additional voice. Also, do you hear the cars? Like there are a bunch of cars next to me. if they are annoying, then tell me, and there is nothing I can do about it. But please do tell me.
Time and entertainment peak. Eating chicken bland like a real gym bro. Exactly, I'm just hitting those gains, you know.
I couldn't without spices. I just couldn't.
Well, that's why I bought sriracha a while back ago. I just prefer sriracha because it's cheaper than spices. And it's so intense that it works like it's too intense. You wouldn't feel spice anyway. So I just have that. Fascism is when people disagree with me personally. Jeez. Like it is real nationalist because he can't eat any spices. Yeah, I haven't invaded enough countries yet, so can I get the MAKiT character model?
Yeah,
So
what are you waiting for?
Hold on, stop everyone. Josh just asked me, can I get the MAKiT character model so I can make fan art? And fan art is in quotes. John, I would be glad to provide you with my model for fan art. Just which one would you like? Would you like the typical MAKiT, buff MAKiT, American MAKiT, European MAKiT? I can send it on Discord if you want. I don't know if you're on Discord, but if you are, then I would love to send it there. Give me a second.
You should actually just post all the MAKiTs to one Discord channel so we can all access them.
Maybe. Oh, however, a lot of these MAKiTs do like depend on all the files on my PC. However, for the textures, so the textures might be a bit screwed up. Josh, listen, I'm gonna send the 3D MAKiT onto the. Hold on, let me open one up first. There we go. There it is. I'm gonna send. This is the MAKiT. I'm gonna send you if you want. Well, let me just delete the other one. The other one is unnecessary.
I somehow unlocked my phone with my ears. Like, how did my ears get the pin code right?
But close to the brain, they would know.
Why is this parking lot so fucking big? Like, why? Like, why the fuck?
Space for
parking
all
lot?
them cars, you know. This
I
is
mean,
phenomenal.
there are literally 3 buses and 1 subway stopping here, and there's still a ginormous parking lot that I have to cross instead of just, building houses here for, people to exist.
Yeah, but you know when we need cars, right? When you put the cars, who cares about people living there? John, I've sent Josh. Why did I call you John? I'm sorry, Josh. I've sent it on the general on Discord. Charity Checkups general. That's where I've sent it. 4shitpost.blend. You're welcome.
I can just imagine just someone being like, oh my god, parking lot and 3 buses and 1 underground, that is good enough to dox me, and they would try and they would fail, but they would try. It would be funny.
I should get a MAKiT mask. That way I can come on the stream, turn on my camera, and force you all to attend a math lecture. such a great render. Okay. There we go. And so this time, what's this time? This time. In this case, counts more electronegative. It ends up winning. So right here at 120, and you will be both transitioning to alpha or transparent. There we go. And then the electron will go into carbon.
Oh my god, there's war in the store. Can you hear the music in the store, or that's my phone muted? Or
I think it mutes it, yeah. But when you talk, we can hear like a subtle thing.
okay.
My cat is French too.
If you get copyrighted, I'm sorry.
Nah, it's fine. I sing all the time, so. It's probably making joke for safekeeping, and the only one I think you might need to export is in a big something.
I didn't hear what they said because you were talking over the person with the stuff, with that stuff in the store.
I see.
And they don't have my favorite instant noodles.
Why are you buying instant noodles?
Hmm?
Why are you buying instant noodles?
Because they are quick to make and I can just check up on them and yeah, but they don't have my favorites, so I must buy another one.
Okay, how about now? There we go. The only thing I will leave should be a bit more right here, and this one should be a bit more 0.6, let's say. Even this a bit lower. This is an artist's interpretation of an electron
Jeez.
cloud, but
Guys, this singer is terrible. Can you hear it?
no, not
Jeez.
really.
Lucky you, the music and stuff. Just
MAKiT can't sleep because late stage capitalism. Exactly. That's the problem I'm having. It's just the late stage capitalism, man. That's the issue. MAKiT, what are you exactly? I'm a human, my fellow human beings. I'm just like you. I'm a human. Just like you. No need to question it, because I'm a human. I almost turned off my OBS in the middle of a live stream. Great.
what?
Accidentally just...
So they can't hear us, or they?
No, I
they
almost. No, it's fine.
Oh, almost.
MAKiT can't sleep. He needs to fight systematic sexism for the viewers. Exactly. What did you study? I have not studied anything. You mean like a university? And I haven't. I'm self-taught of everything. And I personally just myself studied like, chemistry, physics, mathematics, all the sorts, but I don't have any formal education. Always make it sexist like 400 streams ago. Happy, we don't have to talk about that, okay? He isn't human, he's a European. Actually, I do need some smart people advice. Should I go on an Erasmus exchange throughout my diploma thesis? I want to go to Sweden, but I don't know for sure. Well, if you want to, go for it, I would say.
Sweden is the best.
Sweden is great. Nordic countries are pretty awesome. Sweden would be in the top 6 list of my favorite European countries. Maybe top 7 at worst, but yeah.
Why? Like, it deserves a higher price.
Not really, no. It competes against it competes against Norway, Netherlands, Switzerland. The competition is still pretty high up there.
Yeah, but like still, it still has to be like in the top 5 at least, but top 3 rather.
I really like Iceland.
I mean, fair. They are environmentally friendly, and yeah. I'm gonna mute myself for a second. I'll be right back.
Netherlands is overrated. Oh, don't break my heart, Dolinchik, don't. Netherlands is my favorite country. The thing is, it's my favorite country in Europe, which means it's my favorite country in general. I love the Netherlands. I love them, absolutely. If I had enough money, I would move to Netherlands. It may be like overhyped in certain circles, but I don't think it's overrated. Delft is just the best city in Europe. The best. Pro tip, if you never go outside what country you live in is also relevant. That's what I'm doing. That's the pro tip I'm using. Hi DCG, hi, welcome. I have family in Netherlands, and to be honest, I'm jealous. Yeah, I get it. It is a great country. Well, the taxes still apply. I think I've never done them. I don't mind taxes. I really don't. If taxes mean that I get to... Like, the thing is, all the infrastructure still has to get funded. So that just makes sense. That taxes would be higher in places that they have great infrastructure. Hold on. I need to reconnect. There we are. Make it. Lemon! What is it?
Alright, I'm back.
Yeah, I mean, super nice, but don't get me wrong, but just overhyped the drug tourism. Oh, I don't care about drugs. I actually, the thing is, I've been mentioning the way I. The thing is, I always forget about the fact that I think it's weed, right? You can have weed legally in the Netherlands. I don't remember, but the thing is, I always forget about that fact. And whenever I mention that my favorite country is the Netherlands, I get reminded of it because people just assume that's the reason. I've never smoked weed. I don't plan on smoking weed. So that's not quite the appeal of Netherlands for me.
So you don't want to become a theoretical physicist?
No. The problem with becoming a theoretical physicist is that that's the end goal, right? In order to go to actually become a theoretical physicist, I would have to go through alcoholism, which, yeah, it's a whole hassle. It's a thing.
Yeah, understandable.
The same way as like in order to become an organic chemist, I would have to become depressed. It's a process. It's a process, you know.
Yeah, but like you can speedrun alcoholism because you're a Slav.
Fair point. Actually, no. I would need to become a Slavic alcoholic. You do realize how dangerous that is?
Yeah, I
You
do.
do realize how how much I would have to drink to be considered as an alcoholic for the Slavic standards.
Okay, fair. Like I have seen
In Slavic
videos
countries,
from Russia.
we don't call it alcoholism. We call it being a citizen.
Yeah, I remember that in sometime in middle school we just at the IT class we just watched random Russian people getting drunk and going
Wait,
bananas.
past time. Make it. Either tell me a story about the boy named Jimmy, or let me know what you just found out. Still the same references. So I just find out that apparently a lemon is not naturally occurring. And it's instead a hybrid by crossbreeding a bitter orange and a citron fruit. Which means life never gave us lemons. We invented them all by ourselves. My neighbors must love me, honestly.
That's why I'm still I'm walking because I'm in the store, but I'm planning on just walking around until the stream ends. I mean, it's snowing, it's nice, it's
Oh,
yeah.
you're gonna catch a cold.
No, I won't.
You really plan
It's
to
like
be outside
-1 degree.
or like for
It's
4 hours.
it's -1 degree Celsius, and I am dressed.
Mafpro to cry a lot. Mafpro to cry of utter joy because you fucking figured it out. Yeah, baby.
And I'm also walking, not sitting around, so I'll be fine. And so what if I catch a cold? There's free healthcare here. Or to be fair, if I catch a cold, I don't even need healthcare. I just make
I mean, to
myself
be fair, I also have free
conveniently
healthcare, but
and
at the same time, free healthcare doesn't help much with something as minor as a cold, you know.
yeah, I know.
You still have to buy the medicine.
Yeah, it's just some tea and you're good. I don't care. It's worth it. It's snowing. Oh my god, it's snowing so hard that I haven't seen snow this hard in ages. So and I'm gonna stay outside. Maybe it's because it only snows at night, and I'm usually asleep at night. So yeah, I'm staying outside. This is awesome.
I want to go outside too. Another problem I have is that I wash my clothes recently with the washing machine, but I don't have a dryer. Like I don't have the thing that you hang these clothes on to dry them, and because of that they're drying really slowly. And I had to go to the store today, and I just putting on wet clothes with just in the snow outside, and then coming back to a cold apartment. It was a phenomenal idea.
Jesus. Kurva anyádért trummok Szeged. I'm sorry, cars. I don't like cars.
That was so casual. Just so natural. My goodness. No, Reblax, that would be with a V. That would be with a V. It's different. It's totally different.
Exactly. Those are two very different words.
No, Reblax, it's Hungarian. It's with a V.
Yes, exactly.
Were you teaching yourself outside school where you were in it? Yes, I was. Because I was just really bad at learning traditional way. Stream shirtless. I am shirtless right now. Why do you think I'm coughing? It's cold. That is the Hungarian spirit. So casual, I don't have to say.
Tell me that,
Smooth.
you mean to tell me that you mean to tell me that other people don't do it? You mean to tell me that this is Hungarian specific?
With a V, it's Hungarian specific. With a W, it's just Polish.
It's not that. I know my language. Thank you very much. is that don't people casually say random swear words at random cars they don't like in a casual manner?
Actually, yeah, they do. Fair point. Fair point. I don't know. I've never had that. I'm really bad at swearing. That's a thing for me. The only time I swear is when I'm like doing it jokingly. Because I think that cussing is really bad. So if any of you cuss again, I'm gonna fucking ban you, alright? That kind of thing. Make it pneumonia speedrun.
I know. I just I never really thought about cussing, and then I just caught myself doing it all the time because everyone is doing it all the time, and I just picked up on it.
Math pro tip: go talk to people less advanced in math than you to reassure yourself that you know stuff. You can do this. Reblax, I'm glad to help. I'm glad to help in that case.
I just brought something that is illegal in Germany.
What is it?
I want the chat to guess if someone in the chat can guess.
So it's illegal in Germany, but Germany, there's a bunch of killjoys, and anything could be illegal in Germany. Did you buy fun? Did you buy bottled fun?
What?
Fun, like joy in life. Is that what you bought? You bought the feeling of happiness.
Not really. I just I didn't spend much money in the store. I brought some instant noodles and this one thing, and it's all together were like I don't know how many in USD. It's like $3, maybe $4. Yeah.
Weed.
The total with the instant noodles, everything was a few bucks. So yeah. Can anyone guess?
Did you buy weed?
No, it's illegal in Hungary.
You didn't say it was legal in Hungary. You just said that you bought something that's illegal in Germany.
Fair. But I should specify it's illegal in Hungary. Nobody?
Is meth legal in Hungary?
No.
Oh, damn it. I was certain, I thought it would be.
No one's. I don't see the guesses, so it was Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew is illegal in Germany. I told you it's fun. They hate fun over there. I told you. I knew it was gonna be something like that. I guess I like in the shops. I bet it's just like nondescript bottles of water. Like without it just says water on it. That's it. That's all it says on it. Just the text water. And then you have flour, which is in a sack, but doesn't even have text on it. It's just a sack of flour.
The reason Mountain Dew is illegal in Germany is because the Mountain Dew in the USA contains some carcinogen bullshit, but like, come on, everything in the USA contains some carcinogen bullshit. And in Europe, obviously, with Fanta, with Cola, with everything, they sell a different one in Europe than in the USA because carcinogen bullshit in casual drinks just don't fly. But Germany was like, nah, if it has carcinogens in the US, we're gonna ban it from Germany.
Mountain Dew has carcinogen. That's a wild thing for a drink to have, I do have to say.
It's actually the coloring.
Jeez. You mean to tell me that the neon green coloring...
A lot of food in the US have carcinogen coloring. Like, not even the flavor or anything. The coloring is carcinogen.
I mean, I guess it makes sense because I feel like there is an easier way to achieve a certain taste when it comes to, however, if you want an extremely vibrant color, that's way more difficult.
Yeah.
I guess it makes sense. I mean, it makes intuitive sense. I don't know. I don't feel like I have a strong theory behind it, but it makes sense because if you want something to have an extremely vibrant color, it has to be really good at reflecting a certain kind of light, which is not all that common.
Yeah, probably it.
I know we would need Flame on this. We would need Flame to join in. Flame is the expert in this case.
I don't know if you saw this, but the Fanta in USA is just so much darker color, and it's so weird.
I don't. That's wild. They drink those stuff. Honestly, I don't even drink Coke. But once
I
again, mainly
usually
because it's free. It's like $2 a bottle. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I usually drink this kind of soft drinks at parties, and I just brought myself a Mountain Dew because if I'm gonna walk around and talk for an hour, then I need some drink with me.
No, I don't drink actually. So the only time I buy anything, I buy just tea. Like sweet.
That's the cheapest option.
Yeah, that's because it's the cheapest option. Exactly, that's the reason why I buy it. Actually,
It's
no.
just
Recently, I had to buy some cherry juice. Because
cherry juice.
yes,
You had to.
yeah, I had to buy cherry juice because if you put it in a wine glass, it looks like wine.
Ah, yeah.
I don't drink alcohol. I don't know if you remember. It's
Yeah,
because
I
it's illegal.
remember
I'm
I was
actually,
just,
it's illegal for me. Need to be 18 years old to drink. So legal.
yeah, I know that you don't drink alcohol, so just assume that in the wine glass there is the blood of your enemies.
Yeah, I didn't mix it in. It gives it that nice kick,
Ah,
Do you know why? By the way, do you know why British people don't pronounce their T's?
no.
It's
Is it a
because
pun?
no, it's because Americans dumped it all in the ocean. I like that a lot.
So it's a pun.
I'll be honest, I really like it. I mean, it's profitable for them not to have healthy food because you pay for healthcare and it's cheaper to make. Well, I mean, it's profitable for the for the healthcare provider and for the the drink maker,
Food
but
companies.
for the food companies and for the healthcare providers. I don't quite think that it's profitable for an average American to have basically more expensive healthcare and food that's more unhealthy. He doesn't season anything. He drinks tea. Is he British? I know. Normally, I do
Now you're
season stuff.
busted.
It's just that I don't have spices.
But that's the main part of seasoning.
I know, but I still have soy sauce, which I use a lot. You
It's
just
more
get.
expensive than spices.
It's not. It's really not. I've done the math actually.
Alright, I believe you.
Yeah. Actually, I mean, I don't think it's soy sauce. It's something I know the English translation for it. It's soy sauce-ish thing. It's a long story. This is the best math YouTuber I've seen, and I love math and physics and science. Well, thank you, Christopher Columbus. Whoa, I'm really moving up in the world, aren't I? Christopher Columbus, welcome to the live stream. This keyframe, and then let's do 80.
Wait, are you talking about wok sauce or the teriyaki sauce?
Not neither. It's neither actually.
Neither.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I can go and look it up if you want, but it's the closest thing. It's soy sauce.
Oh my god, the snow is so thick that I can actually sleep on it. Oh my god, it's so cool. I love snow so much.
You doing okay?
Yeah, it's snowing. I'm doing great. Listen, I love snow, and it's rarely snowing here. And if it does, it melts by 10 a.m. So, and it's still mostly melts. But there are some areas when, for some reason, the asphalt is cooler, and and there is and the snow stays in like there was like almost 2 millimeters of snow at some point. Oh
You
my
sound
god.
so excited.
Yes, I am. It's snow. And I've been to Slovakia. I have seen more snow. I love skiing, for example.
Fellas, get yourself a guy who's as excited to see you as Timon is to see snow, honestly.
That I like that advice. I approve that. But oh my god, it's literally. You should see the snow.
No, I
It's a
see it.
millimeter thick,
I
but
see it outside. I want to be out, so I
yeah,
can't.
but that's cheating. You're living north. That's cheating.
Oh, I guess that is true. Yeah, snow is much rare for you, isn't it?
How did you get?
No, I genuinely did not realize it. I genuinely did not realize how much more south you were.
I'm a lot more south than you are.
It is a wonder to have snow in Hungary. Oh, damn. Yeah. It only now hit me how much hotter of a climate you have.
Yeah, yeah. There's literally one country between us, so that's how south I am from you.
I'm surprised
And
not a lot
I
of
don't.
people watch this live stream. You're really funny, or your vids in general. I know Christopher Columbus. I am hilarious. I agree. That's just the beginning of it. I'm hilarious. I'm intelligent. I'm clever. I'm handsome. I'm attractive and really modest too. I don't know why people don't watch me. Honestly, it's weird.
I mean, two of those are instantly invalidated because you don't have a face cam.
That just makes them unverifiable for you. But I know. Can't you see the mask? It's something. You should have face cam with all your clothes are still wet. Saddle. I could set one up actually. The only problem is that I would need a really long cable for the webcam, which is kind of difficult. Because my PC is just set up in a really awkward place. I could pull it off. I could put Susie behind me. Yeah, it'd be a lovely stream. Do it. Alright, I just need to buy a webcam. I mean, I might have one. I need to check though. Could be rough. We'll see. If I set up a webcam, might as well do a cooking stream. That only if you can. Actually, cooking stream would be a bit more difficult to set up.
I don't know if I should ask, but why do you have a mannequin?
Why do you have what?
A mannequin, a fashion doll.
Oh, the mannequin. Right.
Yes,
Well, Susie's always been here. What do you mean? Why do I have Susie?
yes. Why do you have Susie?
Well, she's always been here. I can't just throw away. How much would you mean? She's always been here. You know? Duh. It's self-explanatory. I don't get what you're confused about. Honestly, it's simple. Don't say fucking Abby. Don't say it's his girlfriend. That is the creepiest way you can put it. Honestly, oh my goodness, I have never seen I don't think I've ever seen a comment that's more creepy in this short of a length. It's his girlfriend.
Okay, it's gonna be funny, but this is how I had this thought in my head for like so long, and yeah, I just have moderation over what I say, so I didn't say it.
What is it?
The Susie's your girlfriend thing.
No, that's just Happy trying to make it happen, so no. I don't want to be that weird, okay? I'm not looking... Listen, I'm going for insanity, not creepiness. I talk to Susie. I don't consider her my girlfriend, though. She's an object. It's actually how I win most arguments against Susie. When Susie says something I don't like, I'm just like, yeah, however, counterpoint, you don't exist. You're only in my head. And that honestly wins the argument right away. She's an object. I mean, she is an object. She's not real. She's in my head. Creepiness palette is impressive. It really is. She's an object. I'm not objectifying women in this case. I am objectifying an object, okay? In my defense. I am not objectifying women, I am womanizing an object. I'm doing the opposite.
Is MAKiT here?
Yeah. Make sure this here.
Perfection.
What happened to finding systematic sexism? I'm doing the opposite of objectifying women. I am womanizing an object. That's like the... Oh, hi there, Ali. No, Ali, all I'm saying is... Okay, Ali, hear me out. I get that it's... Hear me out. Hear me out, okay? Okay, I want you to hear me out, alright? just hear me out for a second. Like, listen, there is context here. We're talking about Susie. Of course. Of course, we're talking about Susie. Duh. And I'm saying that since Susie is an object, by saying she, I'm not objectifying her, I'm womanizing an object. That's better. That's the opposite of sexism. Nothing ever ends well with hear me out, especially when you join in on the I'm not objectifying women. I do have to say. That's the equivalent. That's kind of like saying, I don't want to sound sexist, but hear me out. Do you realize what womanizing means? How would you describe it then, Lemon? How would you describe it better than womanizing an object? I'm just trying to just paint you a picture. Personifying. Well, yeah, but in this case it's Susie. You know what? Speaking of changing the subject, I think I'm gonna get some water because I'm all out. Time and do the thing, do the roll, do the B-roll.
All right, I'm just gonna talk about how much snow is like. On the on the asphalt it's melting obviously, but on the dirt there is like there are some places that have maybe even 4 millimeters of snow. Like, isn't that amazing?
Okay,
There's
I'm
so
back.
much snow here, and I love it so much. And I'm so sad that it won't disappear by the morning, but I love it so much. God, I wanna move north and just have like insane amount of snow because I have seen snow. Like I've been to, I did skiing in what you call it, the country, you know, the thing where you go to ski, but it's not Austria, but the low budget Austria. The low budget Austrian ski resort. I forgot his name.
I thought Timon just went away and just too excited. Ah, make it is Susie Blender. No, listen. Oh, it's so hard to explain what Susie is. By the way, that's a tough one to. You know what? You just have to know Susie. Once you know Susie, that's honestly it. It's not something you can explain, honestly. Or rather, it's not something I want to explain because there isn't a single good explanation, is there? I feel like no matter how I would explain it, there wouldn't be a single good one. All the real ones know Susie, for real though. Yeah, the real ones know Susie. That is true.
Yeah.
when I made the special edition hoodies, 6 of them were made, 3 were lost because fucking postal service. One, Ali has one is for me, and the third one is for Susie. I can actually take a picture right now because I know I have them. I can take a picture and show you I have 2 hoodies, one of them on which it says MAKiT, on the other one says Susie.
I want to see them.
Do you really? I mean, I
won't
can
be
get
able
them.
to.
Give me a second. I know where they are.
I won't be able. I won't be able to check the picture right now, but I mean, I do want to see them. I want to have some MAKiT merch. I need MAKiT merch. Oh my god, so much snow. This is so much snow. Like, what happened? Anyádat már. Oh, what happened?
Taking the picture, give me a second.
Alright. I just... No, there are no more cars. I can't swear at them. I did swear at the car again. But it went away, so yeah. Oh my god. This is... Okay, this snow is getting serious. Like...
Okay, so funny story.
This is...
It turns out that between my 2 hoodies, there was my prop gun. I don't know, I just kept it there apparently. But, however, here they are. Hold on. Those are them.
Can't check right now. Did you laugh at your gun or?
Yeah, because it was funny because I took out one hoodie and there was just a gun, and then there was the other hoodie. That's basically my level of organization.
Yeah,
I
can
keep
relate
sus
to that.
packaging my
totally relate to that.
I kept the sus packaging my hoodie was shipped in. Oh yeah, I did ship it like a bag of coke, basically, like a brick of coke.
By the way, when I first saw that you had a op gun, that was in the video titled "I'm Back," and that scared the shit out of me. That was so good.
That's one of my favorite pros, I have to say. I bought it specifically for this, just to demonetize my videos.
You brought it for that bit.
Yeah, well, I mean, not for that specific, just for the bit of, me pointing, as I mentioned, me demonetizing my videos by pointing gun everywhere. Damn it, I messed it up. Divide this one. Okay. Oh, piss. Oh, I might have done a whoopsie. Oh, no. Oh, I misclicked in Blender, and now it's crashing. It's okay. Well, it crashed. Okay, cool. Whoops, misclicked. Make it. Stop trying to make it weird. My goodness, you're making it sound so much worse than it actually is. Well, it is bad already. I'll give you that. But you're making it so much worse.
Oh my god, this snow is getting serious. Like, there are a few spots where it's up to like a centimeter. Like, oh my god. And I can feel it just... Yeah, I feel it under my foot. Like, oh my god.
That's too...
So good.
Mm.
Oh my god.
Make it,
I'm
have you
staying
ever...
outside, I don't care.
MAKiT, have you ever thought of going to university? I haven't actually. I don't know what I would study, so. I know it's funny, I used to think your Euler's number was pronounced Euler's, not Euler's, until you said it. Actually, the same thing. Well, I said it was Yola. Oh, no, I don't even know how I pronounce it before. Euler, I think,
What do you
something.
wanna pronounce?
Euler, so,
I cannot help you with that.
yeah.
I just wanna know what you're trying to pronounce, but I won't help with the pronunciation. So Euler, the dude,
Yeah, the mathematician.
yeah, Euler, or something like that.
You know platonic besties exist. You know platonic besties exist between opposite sexes. MAKiT, that's a mannequin. With all due respect, that's a mannequin. That's not an opposite sex. That's not even a different species. That is going so far and beyond. Mickey, can you see how many hours you spend in Blender? I don't think I can, but it would be a lot. Oh, Greg says hello, making Timon.
Hello, Greg. Wait, did Greg just say hello to you first and not me first?
He said hello, make it end Timon in a single comment. But yes, I was first. Get owned, sucker.
That was so much like in Good Omens when Crowley goes like, "So long, sucker!"
I don't know what to tell you, I am literally Crowley. You can
I
be
can
the
see
other
that.
guy if you want. Ezekiel, I think. Jeez.
Wait, I
Zerafel.
mean,
It's I never remember. It's too confusing. Crowley is easier. I just wanted to appreciate
I
Make
mean,
It.
people did tell me that I have a similar personality, but I mean, yeah, sure, okay.
No, if I had to do He's Just Like Me for real, I think the thing that fits the most is House from House MD. The only thing is I am House, except if House hasn't if House didn't have pain in his leg.
Wait, did you only see the first season, or did you see both seasons that are out so far?
Of Good Omens?
Yes.
I've seen 1.5.
Ah, okay.
Your House if House didn't know medicine. Well, don't rub it in. Rub it out. My goodness, Ali. You really always know how to strike a nerve. It's cheese. Way to bring a rocket launcher to a knife fight, honestly. You're addicted to Oxy as well, damn, bro. Make it destroying Susie vaccine by holding it. She's in my head, Happy. What do you mean? I told you that's how I win arguments with Susie. If Susie has an argument I don't like, I just say, okay, however, you're not actually real. And there, I just drop an imaginary mic. Saying claiming to be someone but don't know 80% of what that person does. I'm saying personality-wise. When I say that I'm like Crowley, I don't mean I'm a demon from hell. Although, to be fair, I am an influencer, it's not that far. Make it, you don't have the same condescending sarcasm, though. No, that's the thing. That's the thing. It takes conscious effort for me to be nice. The thing is, I think that every single good thing about me is there because it takes a conscious effort for it to be there. If you were to actually see me in my like natural state, I don't know what to call it, I would be unbearable. I am honestly unbearable. Some people would describe it a dick, if you will. Hi there, Flame. Oh, Flame, hi there. I have a question for you, Flame, because I have an intuition, but I feel like you would be much better at answering that. I have a general feeling and a guess, but I need someone to actually make a more definitive-ish statement. I will warn you, though, it is a really specific question, and you will probably not be able to give like an exact answer, but I'm just looking to see. You may join the VC always, absolutely always, if you can, yeah. I do have to mention, it is... actually, I'll just wait for Flame to join before actually saying. Does being attractive take conscious effort? It does. Yeah, it's a lot, you know. I just
Hello.
trained all my face muscles to
Flame.
just in a specific way. Hi there, Flame. I do have an oddly specific question, which I will be honest, it is so specific and so advanced that I don't think you'll be able to give us an exact answer, but I just have a feeling and I want to know if you would agree with that general feeling. Basically, Timon bought some Mountain Dew, and Timon said that in the US, Mountain Dew actually contains carcinogens for the color of it. And to me, it makes sense. Basically, Timon mentioned how most like foods in the US, when they have carcinogens in them, it is because of the color. And to me, my intuition is it makes sense for the most difficult part to not make toxic in a food to be a really vibrant color. That is my and I would just.
I'm trying to think of dye molecules.
Yeah, exactly. So if you have an extremely vibrant dye, so obviously if you want it to be freaking fluorescent or something, that restricts your choice of molecules wildly. And
yeah, I mean, usually they have like a big aromatic system. Because the delocalization, you can kind of tweak it to get the right absorption frequencies.
So wait, hold on. Big aromatic system.
As in a bunch of rings that are close enough together for the electrons to be delocalized across all of them.
That sounds carcinogen.
Wait, that make
like if I show you the fluorescent dye molecule,
yeah, I feel like if you draw it, then it will be.
Well, I can't draw it from memory. It's a big molecule, but I can get my slide.
Okay, all that. Hold on, let me just do it. If I may take a second, Anonymous just donated $20 to the Prevent Cancer Foundation, which is awesome.
Damn.
Anonymous. All right, I'm adding. Thank you, whoever that was. Thank you so much. I am adding Anonymous to the list. Is that the person that's Anonymous? Oh, I'm really cool. I don't know. Does anyone want to reveal themselves, or is that anonymous? Okay, I think it is anonymous, so I'm just gonna write anonymous. Well, thank you so much, whoever that was. Amazing, I'm still adding anonymous to the list. It was me. Ta, was it actually you? I forgot to hit the button. In that case, you know what? I trust you. I trust you. I feel like I don't think anyone is awful enough of a person.
It would be funny if there's just like a really nice person who isn't revealing and someone else just takes credit.
But at the same time, I really don't feel like anyone is, you know, horrible enough of a person to like falsely take credit.
It would just be really funny.
I mean, okay, we do have. I'll need to get everyone. No. As I mentioned, I do trust you. As you can see, you have been added to the pie of champions for all of the nations. Atomic is still over 50%. That guy is just mad. Thank you so much, Thea. Hope I pronounced your name correctly. Thank you so much. We are trying to stop cancer foundations from happening. It's Prevent Cancer Foundation. That's the goal. We want to stop cancer foundations from existing. And it just happens that the most convenient... I just really don't like cancer foundations. It just happens that the easiest way to do it is to cure cancer or whatever.
Yeah, if you just get rid of them, yeah.
Yeah, but like I'm not curing cancer to actually help, you know, people with cancer. I'm curing it because I don't like cancer foundations. I want to put them out of business. Oh, okay. It makes it okay. Aromatic. Oh, it is aromatic.
It's very aromatic. You can show it on the stream as well.
Yeah, I'm showing it right now.
It's basically
because I still can't watch the stream.
I can send you if you want.
Okay.
So you want it aromatic to be delocalized, and then I imagine when you say tweak it.
I think what this does is it actually just lowers the energy enough for the frequency, the absorption frequency, to be in the visible range. So it actually messes with the color. I think.
Wait, is my...
I'm not sure, like I don't know a lot of organic color, whatever, but I
You don't know
think it just means the
organic.
energy is the right amount.
You don't know organic color?
I mean, I know a bit, but not.
I am no. That's over. I'm done. Flame doesn't know color in every context imaginable. If I could,
Unbelievable.
I would unsubscribe from you. Thanks so much for that again. They really did donate again to prove that it was them. Actually, it is 12 already. Funny enough, this one was 11, the second is 12 because of the difference. Thank you. As I mentioned, I do trust you. I did believe you, but still, thank you so much for $25. Thank you so much. But yeah, my basic intuition, I feel bad about for switching. It really is amazing. Donation, $25 to research again. It's by the way, another thing, tangent I might go off on really quickly. It is surprisingly hard to find a scientific charity. As in charity that's trying to stop something using research. Because of course a big goal for me is that this is a science community, so of course I would prefer charities that like encourage research and so on. But the thing is, most research is happening due to public funds. And because of that, it's usually so well funded, especially for stuff like curing cancer.
I mean, the charities will mean more money goes towards those on average.
Yes, it does mean, but basically most charities are for supporting individual patients because
Right, yeah.
because basically research, each dollar going to the research for the charity, each dollar going for the research for to cure cancer isn't quite as worth it as dollar going to a patient simply
not as
because there is
impactful,
simply because there is already so much money.
Yeah.
Still, Prevent Cancer Foundation, I'm pretty certain they're actually not doing only research.
This
They're
was
just
cancer
doing
research as well.
actually. Oh, you mean the dyes?
The dye. Well, okay, the dye was part of the research. Yeah.
I'll be honest. I'll be honest. My first thought was that you were talking about the charity, but I do remember that you were literally working on the cure for cancer. Technically true.
Yeah, technically
You're
true.
working on
Yeah,
the cure for cancer, which I find hilarious.
but really, all I was doing was making some funny glowing molecules. But glowing anti-cancer molecules.
Yeah, it was for detecting it, right, or for marking. If I misremembering.
Yeah. So you can see it in cells.
Which I mean makes sense. That is the big problem of cancer.
Yeah.
Because
This was
the video that YouTube removed from my channel, for which I got a community guideline strike for medical misinformation, was precisely about that topic. It was about the fact that, like, it was about the misinformation meme. So there was like a meme going out somewhere out there where there was a substance, and it's like, oh, there is this substance that kills cancer cells, but it's like not approved by FDA or something. Typical medical misinformation meme. And I was like, and I started the video by saying, oh yeah, I mean, you're correct. You know what also cures cancer? Radiation, lead poisoning, setting yourself on fire will cure your cancer. And I mean, technically,
did you get strike for that?
Yeah, I did get stricken for that. I mean, technically, I was correct because the point I was making. Oh, Flame, what did you just send me?
That's the full molecule I made at the end of the project.
What is going on in the middle?
It's a massive.
Oh, that's the vanadium.
Yeah.
I remember you mentioning vanadium. Is that when you were mentioning?
So this is the final thing I made. The N3s on the end, on like the top right and bottom left. There was going to be more added on there, but I couldn't add more because I didn't get the dyes to work. But if the dyes did work, then these would have stuck to the dyes, and then I would have an entire molecule that's fluorescent and kills cancer cells.
I love how I know that in this case, calling it a cure for cancer, it is going a bit far, but I just find it still funny how you just mentioned. Oh, and it would basically kill cancer cells, as an added bonus.
Well, okay, a lot of things kill cancer cells. The problem is finding things that kill cancer cells and don't kill your own cells.
Yeah, exactly. It's slightly. That's actually the thing. I started the video precisely by mentioning that because later on I was like, the big problem of curing cancer is not actually curing cancer. It's curing cancer without killing the person. It's the same as like if you want to cure it, if you got some sort of viral infection, right? I think that means virus. I don't remember. I'm bad at medicine. Then the way you do it is by killing off all the viruses. However, and you could achieve that by just killing off the person. But the big part of it is that you want the human to still be alive at the end. And so that's what I moved on to. And what's really upsetting about that is that in that video, I was actually afraid of posting it for the first time. So what I did is I took the finished video, I sent it to Ali. Ali, who is a med student and 2 times cancer survivor, to ask if I was correct, if the video was fine. And Ali said I was fine. She spotted the video, so I published it. YouTube took it down, but because MAKiT is fucking MAKiT, I couldn't let it go. The first time they took it down without the community guideline strike. So what I did is I took the video. On the very beginning, I said, I did like a general content warning. I said that everything in the video will be jokes and so on and so forth. I uploaded it again. This time, I got a guideline strike, but it was the first one, so my channel was still fine. So what did MAKiT do? MAKiT did not learn his lesson. MAKiT took the video again, and I inserted on the very beginning, like a minute-long segment, which was a detailed breakdown of every single joke in the video. Just solid white text on black screen. Detailed breakdown of every single joke in the video, with actual, like, the medicine behind it. Of me being like, I don't know, 10 seconds into the video, it says, when I say that radiation also is a cure for cancer. And then a detailed breakdown. What I actually meant there is that radiation is used to kill cancer cells. However, it cannot be used as a general cure for cancer because radiation is generally pretty damaging to human body and so on and so forth. And I uploaded it again. And at that point, YouTube was clearly sick of me because they gave me a 2-week community guideline strike where I couldn't post anything. Which I find it hilarious that the only time I ever got a guideline strike wasn't for copyright, wasn't for anything. It was a medical misinformation guideline strike for the first video I've ever got actually reviewed by someone, by an expert on the topic. It is, and obviously I got the guideline strike for being petty.
I think they're just very, very strict with any medical.
No, I think it was just reviewed by a bot. That was back when I had 300 subscribers, so I did not have access to.
Like even the bots are like strict.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the thing is, if any human has seen it, they would not have community guideline strike it because I mean, the video started with a minute-long segment explaining every joke in the video. There was no way you could have been confused about anything. Like, it's one thing if someone says jokingly, oh, you know what, setting yourself on fire is a cure for cancer. And it's another thing when someone gives you just a white text on black screen explaining exactly why setting yourself on fire will not, in fact, cure cancer, to then only say that. But as I mentioned, I had 300 subscribers, so probably a bot took it down and I couldn't appeal to a human. Still, pretty funny. One of the funniest stories I have.
I have some very, very bad news.
What is it?
It stopped snowing.
Oh no! Wait, is Britain even more north of Poland? I'm bad at geography.
Yes.
So you have even more snow than... Oh yeah, but you're in the ocean, which means the current is gonna be weird. So
Yeah,
you
it's
don't have snow,
rain.
you have only rain.
Yeah, it's just really cold right now. It's not snowing.
I've been to Brighton once, and it didn't rain during half my trip, and no one believes me.
That's actually
Brighton
genuine.
is the...
I genuinely thought that it was just like a joke that it always rains in London and stuff like that. But it turns out it's not. There's an ocean current, which means that the water, where it's basically water is evaporating more.
I mean, it's not like always raining. It's like 40% of the time, maybe.
That's a lot.
Okay, no. Okay, 40% of days, I would say. It rains a bit.
Mate, that's like 2 out of 5.
Maybe I'm way off. I don't know.
No,
That is
insanely long.
the thing. Is the fact that you cannot tell that 2 out of 5 is a lot already says it all, in my opinion.
But the main thing is like, it's mainly the skies are just always grey, even if it's not raining.
Because the thing is,
a normal day, it's just grey skies.
If I remember correctly, there's a water current which is really hot for the area, and because that water evaporates, but at the same time it evaporates. It's a hot current in a cold area, so it evaporates and condensates right away, and you just end up with a big cloud over Britain that's just always there. So there's a genuine. It's not just people saying that it always rains. It's a genuine thing apparently, and kind of
Yeah,
cool,
it is.
honestly. Finally, by the way, Flame, you're joining in when I'm working on a chemistry video. About time.
Yeah.
I'm finally doing the things, the the electron density rather than electronegativity.
It looks very fancy.
It
I like
is
the colors,
killing
like the
my
rainbow.
blender.
I never see it with rainbows. That people just do red and blue, and it's really boring.
Yeah, in Avogadro, it's red and blue. It is really boring. Oh, I'm also playing with man. Avogadro is not good with my ADHD, honestly. The way I started the stream is I just
You've used it way more than I have.
the thing is the way I started the stream was with this because I just wanted to make sure that I was doing the electron density cloud correctly, right? Electrostatic potential. So I just started with this, but I got the simulation to go, and apparently like the most stable way for a water molecule, and I don't remember what water with additional hydrogen is called. Something with neum at the end.
Hydronium? Is it? No, it's not. It's
Oxonium.
Did I get a
Which
neum at the
one?
end?
I always just call it H3O plus. Like,
Oh, H3O plus, good enough. So
No,
apparently,
it's Oxonium.
oh,
apparently,
it is hydronium and hydroxonium. Okay, we were all right.
I remember I'm just happy that I remember that it was onium at the end. Honestly,
I mean, don't all cations end in onium or ium at the end?
I don't know. I'm not a chemist.
Anything that's positive has ium at the end, I think.
Bye, Ali. Have a good time on the date, and do tell me everything this time because honestly, I'm you didn't last time. But yeah, basically, apparently, when you have water and hydronium, did I already forget or did I get that right? Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Irrelevant. When you have water and H3O plus, then the most stable position for them to be in is like hyper-specific, certain distance away. And the entire beginning of the stream, I was just watching how they're moving at 100 steps. It's great because you can set it like, I don't know, 100 steps and you can just see them move like this.
Yeah.
And you can see that there is like the specific distance.
Yeah,
And
there's an optimum.
if I pull it away, then they move closer together. If I push it in, then they move farther apart. And my ADHD is really not great with this, I'll be honest. I can just spend hours playing with balls in Avogadro. But at least I'm being productive because technically I'm using it as a source for my video. I think it's a good source, isn't it? Simulating. I'm gonna mention it's from Avogadro anyway. Well, to be fair, so far it's been actually both Avogadro and OpenStax at the same time. So I'm rock solid. I don't actually this video might end up being smaller than I thought, and I'll just cover like the basic mechanics, and the next video will be probably synthesis.
Okay, so what is this video actually going to be about?
Chemical reactions, except this time, for the first time ever, not from a theoretical chemistry perspective, only from an organic chemistry perspective. Okay. So, for example...
So from like an electronegativity and...
Yes, electronegativity.
Charge.
So, right now this is still all just learning about, electron density. Mm-hmm. However, the next example will be, I'm taking it from OpenStax, it's ethane, right?
It depends on
Ethene.
Yeah.
Okay. Ethene with hydrogen bromide, I think.
Well, ethene is how I say it, but...
I can't pronounce it. All I is this, basically.
Hydrobromic acid.
Hydrobromic acid, exactly. That's because this will be the next one. And in this case right here, this is especially interesting because it won't be just about... In this case, it's also because this bond, you have a sigma bond and you have a pi bond in the middle. And the sigma bond is inaccessible, whilst the pi bond is, because the sigma is in the middle. And I just want to also mention that the bonds themselves, or the electron clouds themselves, the thing I mentioned in the last video, the fact that electron clouds have an actual shape, they actually exist in a volume, exist in space, and this shape matters. And so...
Yeah, it's very important for reactions.
Yeah, and so I want to mention that because in this case, it's a great example of how you can't access the sigma bond, and it's not for any confusing quantum mechanical reason. It's only because it's in the middle. It's so brilliantly obvious when you show it on the screen. When you see that the pi bond is just it's just like basically whether the pi bond is like this, whilst the sigma bond is like this. I love it. I really see what you meant when you said that you really wanted to see the animations with, like, actual 3D animations of electron density and orbitals and so on. It really is just, I'm
Yeah,
not
it's really
needed there.
satisfying.
I can just show the animation and that's it.
There's a Christmas tree thrown out just right in front of the house. Just this dry tree, just right here.
What?
Dry
There's just
tree.
a tree. It just appeared.
Timon is easily
no.
pleased, okay.
Just
No,
spawned in.
no, it's been here since Christmas. I just
Timon is
thought
just
it was
easily,
worth.
Timon is just easily pleased, you know. Timon sees a tree, that's a good day.
No, I'm not pleased. It's just someone just threw their dead Christmas tree out to the street, and it has been there since Christmas.
Ah, okay.
I mean, it's
And it's just Eastern Europe. Yes,
okay,
I know.
that is actually pretty standard, I would say. Yeah, I mean, you're happy when it's a tree. Usually, it's not a tree. I once saw a CRT. Just someone left it outside. It was like
What?
it wasn't cracked or anything. Just a CRT. That's the old television basically thing.
Yes.
That's an incredible piece of technology to just steal. Well, you don't have to steal it because they left it outside. People do that with their garbage,
Did
basically.
You get it?
No, I didn't. I didn't have. I was living at a different place back then. It wasn't my old place. It was my even older place. And I just didn't have space for it. Okay, wait, hold on. What am I doing? Oh yeah, right. Oh, another thing. This is a pretty funny bit. That right here, I may be wrong. Oh, actually, Flame, perfect. You're here. You can actually clear up right away. Right here in the video, I have a bit where I basically say, because what I'm comparing is methyl with chlorine and methyl with lithium, because you know one is more electronegative, one is less, and the actual name is chloromethane and methyl lithium. And the bit I'm doing here is that, oh, you want to know why one of them is called chloromethane, whilst the other one is methyl lithium? Well, that's a story for another time. Am I wrong or am I not that when you attach a metal to a carbon chain, it's just treated differently? And you're not, all of a sudden not doing organic chemistry?
I think it's I've never heard of methyl lithium because it wouldn't exist.
Wait, would it be not?
No, why? Because lithium's like one of the early group metals.
The OpenStack's using. Why are you using methyl lithium as an example?
Okay, let me have a look at this.
That's a wild example then.
I mean, I guess it could exist.
Yeah, because I mean, wait, what metals would it exist then with? Well, like, what metals would make more sense with? Because if I'm not mistaken, all metals have lower electronegativity than carbon, right?
Yeah.
Gold is comically close, I think, if I remember correctly. For gold, is practically the same, but other than that, they all have lower.
I'm not sure. Let me check the p-table thing.
The best website for chemistry on the internet.
Lead is close, gold is very close.
By the way, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh my god. Alright. You won't be hearing me for a little while, and then you'll be hearing me whispering because it's been getting cold and I have to go home.
I get it. I mean, I have tried sleeping on the street before, and I was just too tired. I didn't feel like going home. It was still a long way, like 50 meters. So I get it. I've tried sleeping on the street before. I feel like going home is a good plan of action though.
I know you're doing this as a joke, but I did that twice.
Methyl actually has a wiki page. Don't check. You always have to be careful with them. That's because helium hydride is my favorite example. Just because something can exist doesn't mean it will. Like you can pick
like my molecules, yeah.
They
really don't want to exist.
I actually love the idea of just because something can exist doesn't mean it will. And then the astrochem is like, well, actually, hold on for a second.
If you try really,
is that
really
a
hard.
challenge? No. Just because something can exist, then it can exist, and it will exist.
I think they've shown this example just as like a theoretical example of like a really electronegative and a really electropositive.
Wait, what would be a better metal then? Because now I'm curious why they chose lithium. if it's,
well, I mean, it's the first group. It's group 1 and it's the first in the group,
that makes sense. So they just wanted. That's an odd reason still. Actually, now I think about this.
It just really wants an electron.
That's still an odd reason to choose a group 1. Wait, is that a metal? Or am I schizophrenic actually?
It is a metal, but it's not a transition metal.
Oh, it's an alkali metal, right? I was completely thinking of transition metals. Yeah, I was schizophrenic. It is a metal.
I mean, most elements are metals.
What's actually the definition of a metal? Or is it just everything on the left of periodic table?
There is a definition. Let me see. I always forget.
Because this is a wild arrangement of stuff.
An element that forms positive ions and has metallic bonds.
Metallic bonds make sense, I guess.
Metallic bonds.
I like metallic bonds a lot.
You just put them together and just soup.
Yeah, electron soup. I love the electron soup. It's my favorite thing. I would just like to mention when you said electron soup, I think you might have adapted that from me. I think I might be poisoning language because I'll be honest, I have never heard anyone else refer to it as electron soup. That's just something I started referring to it for absolutely no reason.
I don't know. I don't think I've heard you talk about metallic bonds, but
in every single video, when I mention metallic bonds, I always say electron soup.
Okay.
Or maybe it's just a natural thing to think of. Just think of electron soup. Maybe it's just natural. I really like metallic bonds because the thing is when you it's the delocalization of an electron to the extreme. That's why I like him. Like the thing is, you should also like him. Hold on, isn't a big part of fluorescence like having the electron delocalized? Because couldn't it be for the same reason why like LEDs work?
LEDs?
Or rather, the same reason why...
let me check what materials use LEDs.
I mean, you do need the... it's doped semiconductors, basically.
Yeah, I mean, my PhD is probably going to be on LED materials, but I don't know the actual like common ones used right now.
I think it was doped semiconductors. Am I wrong?
It should be, yeah. Like, for example, my thing is going to be perovskites, and you dope them with...
okay, hold on. A light-emitting diode. It is in the name. It is... obviously, it's going to be doped semiconductors.
Well, yeah.
I wonder if there are any doped semiconductors in my diode. I've forgotten how soothing Flame's voice was.
Is it? I'm really tired right now. I feel like my brain is working on 50% speed.
Then I'm glad I'm asking you these questions about things that you have absolutely not done yet. Hey, Flame, I have a question that has nothing to do with any research you've done so far.
Well, okay, the research I'm doing is very most research is niche, to be fair.
Yeah, but at the
And
same time,
I have technically done a chemistry degree.
at
like
the
an
same time,
undergraduate
I
degree.
cannot imagine anything chemical that would be further from your research than metallic bonding. Because
Yeah, from my
I
current
don't
research,
think
yeah.
you've been dealing with organic molecules. I don't think there is any further kind of molecule than organic bonding. Even ionic is close, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Or actually, ionic, or maybe that's too far. Doesn't matter. Same difference.
My brain is not working right now.
But I really like it because for semiconductors it's lovely because you don't think of it as a molecule, only you just think of it as a bunch of atom properties averaged out. So
I picture them as like a really big molecule, but that's from
yeah,
my
but that's the thing. You picture them as
perspective of
a
learning the energy levels.
really big molecule, but the properties of molecule are just averaged out because of the electrons are so localized.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite thing about semiconductors is the fact that silicon is not a conductor; it's actually an insulator. That's my favorite thing. All of technology that we use is dependent
Let
on
me
silicon.
find this one slide that. Have you seen the thing where it like shows the energy levels of like a single molecule, and then you make it a bit bigger, and it splits the energy levels, and then you keep making it bigger and bigger until they're continuous, and you have bands.
The one where chemists assume that there's just infinitely many
Yeah.
atoms. Yes, I have.
That's the
In
one.
one of my textbooks, actually, been. Hold on. Library text. Yeah, I think it was the material science on engineering. It's been a long time ago. Not that long. A bit, about a year, I would say. I think it was engineering and material science. Thank goodness our person has been studying material science, not here right now. Timon just left. Perfect
I'm
timing.
also about to do materials science.
That's actually a fair point. But you're too good at chemistry for that.
Well, what do you mean? It's materials chemistry.
No, I mean it's hard for me to appreciate you as an expert in anything when I ask you any chemistry question, it fits. I can ask you about theoretical chemistry, organic chemistry. You have an answer for me. I think it was this one, material science for electrical engineering. Actually, material science is a wild name, considering how it's just.
It's weird because I don't consider myself a materials scientist at all.
Yeah, isn't that supposed to be just chemistry, material science?
It's a mix between chemistry and physics, I think.
I'm sorry, mix between chemistry and physics is called chemistry. If you add in
yes,
thermodynamics to chemistry, you just get more chemistry.
My research is also a mix between chemistry and physics, but there are many different ways to mix chemistry and physics together, and the field of materials science is basically just entirely overlap between the two. But I think for the PhD, I want to be looking at materials as a physical chemist. I think that's the mode of brain, like the mindset I'm going into it with.
Oh, I think I found it. Do you mean this one?
I showed you. I sent you.
Oh, you sent me already. Well, like okay. Well, I don't feel quite as cool. Never mind.
This looks very different though. Oh, this is metals. This is metallic bonding.
Yeah. And then basically right here, just having continuous n equals infinity.
Yeah, just.
Oh no, Reblax is watching. No,
orbitals.
Reblax, close your eyes, quick! don't look.
But that's the thing. Even when I'm talking about solids with people, it's like, yeah, you just assume it's infinite.
This is a war crime for
it's not going to make a
mathematicians.
difference if it is finite. It's only a problem when you're looking at nanocrystals, because then quantum mechanics gets upset that you're making it so small.
But still, from a mathematical point of view, this is such a war crime. You get to say that. We have so many. It's
the same with like how we define bonds, because
I say it
theoretically
happens
a bond
a lot.
isn't broken until the two atoms are infinitely away from each other.
I mean, the thing is, it does happen a lot in science in general. Because I wouldn't even have to go. We wouldn't even have to go to chemistry. In physics, you technically classical energy in classical mechanics is wrong, and we should always use relativistic energy. But the thing is, if you say that 0.000000001% the speed of light is basically 0% the speed of light, then you can just pass with classical mechanical kinetic energy. Yeah. So once again, rounding down percent of the speed of light is pretty similar to saying that this is basically infinity.
Yeah, it's a case of just adjusting your model.
Like the error between it being infinity and it not being infinity is negligible.
Yeah, because on this, realistically, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make a difference how many different energy levels you have in there.
The reason why I find this specifically hilarious is that when you assume something to be continuous, that is like you do need infinity for that. And the thing is, in this case, this isn't actually continuous. This is still discrete.
This is how quantum mechanics becomes not quantum mechanics. Like, you just scale it up and then suddenly it's not doing what quantum mechanics does.
I'm pretty certain that's Bell's theorem, actually, where basically classical mechanics is just quantum mechanics except scaled up. I think that's what Bell's theorem says.
Yeah.
I actually had this bonding in metals, this in mind, which, I mean, I don't know if...
I haven't seen this at all before. I've never
seen... I mean, you actually have once. On my live stream, when you asked me if I knew what bonding and anti-bonding orbitals are, and I said I didn't.
Okay.
That's how
I've never seen this picture.
Remember how I mentioned that I remember like all the things? That's one of the things I remember. I specifically remember that was, almost a year ago at this point? Or half a year ago? Something around that. When I was learning for electricity, and I was learning this without knowing what bonding and anti-bonding orbitals were.
What are those arrows meant to represent? If you go back on the bonding and anti-bonding thing,
right?
Because the arrows drawn there look like spins, but this is what? It's not spin. Is that just the phase of the orbitals? It must be.
Yeah, it's phase.
It's such a but they've written them like spin arrow.
They really did. Okay,
No, but they've drawn the boxes. They've
drawn
no,
hold on. I think it's right here it's spin, right here it's phase. They just, for some reason, use the same way to represent both.
No, but what?
It is a holiday.
Okay, I kind of get it.
But I mean, if someone was learning from this, they would just assume that spin is phase.
Yeah.
Which is wildly misleading.
But I don't get then the arrows in the bit on the right. Is that saying there's a spin?
Oh no, wait, hold on. No, this actually makes sense. This actually makes sense. No, because right here you have your orbitals, right? So if you have 4 electrons in 2 orbitals, then you need one of them to be spin up, the other spin down, one spin up, one spin down. This actually makes sense.
Right, yeah.
Okay, never mind. I'm not. This is okay. But the reason why I like it is because right here you can see how...
Oh, because the arrow... Okay, the arrow is on the grey line, not on the red line. Okay, I thought the arrows were, like, relating to the red lines, and it was some,
showing how it's going up and down.
Intermediate between the positive and negative phase. That was what was confusing me, because it looked like the arrows were attached to the red lines, but they're attached to the grey lines instead.
Yeah, okay. That does make... And yeah, and this is basically what I meant, where basically, if you add an infinite amount of lithium atoms, you just continue the pattern.
Yeah.
And like that it goes.
Yeah.
I just like it for metallic bonding. It is still wild to me that you can approach metallic bonding with orbital theory. I don't know if it's just me.
I don't think we've covered metallic bonding once in my entire degree.
Yeah, I mean, it makes it because it is wildly different, but at the same time, I don't know if it's just me, but it feels wild that you even can attempt with a model of orbitals to metallic bonding, to bonding where electrons are completely delocalized. You can have orbitals in there. It's insanity to me. But hey, because basically what it says is that the entire, if you have a metal bar, then the entire bar will be just one big orbital. And it's just, it's insane if you think about it. Just, you know, a kilogram of an electron orbital. It's madness. But I really like it. It's really fun. And then the bands, of course, where actually I think this is the same thing. That's your picture. This, right? Bands.
Yes.
Number of atoms. You just once again infinity because of course.
Just skip over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bit in the middle. Infinity. You're right there.
Yeah, you know, eventually gonna get there.
Yeah.
Like, it's one of those memes. My favorite genre of memes is, hold on. This is my favorite genre of memes. Absolutely love these memes. And the same way.
PP6.
Yeah. I absolutely love these memes.
I've sent a few as well.
Yeah, because the thing is, you can make them for anything in science. I absolutely adore them for every single one. IPv6, biochemistry. There were a bunch, and I stopped doing the crystal structure one. There was also with chemistry, physics. I think physics was one of the first ones. But I just imagine that kind of meme.
Physics and chemistry. That was it.
Yeah, but I just imagine another one like stop doing metallic bonding, where it's like, hello, I would like a bar with an infinite amount of atoms.
This one's a different format of it. It's basically the same thing.
Yeah, I love these memes so much. Stop doing blank is just great.
Oh, this one's funny. Stop doing chemistry.
I need to make a folder for these, honestly. I want to collect them.
Oh, I haven't shown you the one that stopped putting physics and chemistry. Don't know if I still have it.
Maybe for you, Reblax, they're awful jokes. Not for me. MAKiT, why are we asking Timon about the sword? I don't know. Well, actually, I was talking about swallowing swords in that case, so that does not make things better, does it? What can I say? I just
it is the one I was thinking of.
Stop doing. Oh, whoops. Hold on. This one. Stop putting physics and chemistry. Chemistry was never meant to have page-long derivations. Years of increasing entropy, but still no heat dev of the universe? Want to know if something will happen for fun? We had the tool for that. It was called doing it. Can I please have one partial moral Gibbs energy? Yeah, my car's engine is a perfect heat pump. It's reversible. Statements dreamed up by the utterly deranged. The physicist crossed out. Look at what these good-for-nothing physical chemists have been demanding your respect for, with all the instruments that they have. This is actual chemistry done by actual chemists. Can I have one ideal gas, please? They have played us for absolute fools. I love these memes so.
I like the PChem one as well.
Stop doing PChem. Chemistry is about mixing things in lab, not writing equations on paper. It's just spicy math with letters. Consider it's an ideal gas. No one is ideal. We all have flaws that make us beautiful. PChem does not equal beauty. The only thing we need is sodium chloride. That's a lot of integrals. Oh, let's use Greek letters because we are real things. Look at what they made us believe chemistry is. This is what hides behind PChem. Triangles, NMR, not motherfucking real. More triangles, oversized pie. Hello, what is this substance? Oh, it's just... See, it makes no sense. They have played us for absolute fools. It is phenomenal. I do have to say, crystal structures, all you need would probably be my favorite.
It is really funny. Just look at the crystal structure, lol. Why are you doing any spectroscopy? Just look at the crystal structure. It shows the atoms. What was the other one? Stop doing chemistry.
Yes,
There are only 4 elements.
there are only 4 elements: water, fire, air, and earth. Hello, I would like to 6.022 times 10
This
to
is you.
20.
That's
This is
actually you.
actually me. This really is me. You want to purify something? We have a 2 of that. You just can't just use your hands. What I really like about all of these is that for every single one of them, like there is like a pinch of the pinch of a reason why it exists. Like the sentiment of stop doing PChem. That goes hard. I mean, it is a real thing. And the Avogadro's is self-explanatory in my case. I don't think I need to explain that.
Yeah.
An atomic orbital is a mathematical function describing the location and wave-like behavior of an electron in an atom. Seems like a lot of words for I don't know what I'm talking about. It's not
Real.
that wrong, actually. It's funny because I'll be honest. If I'm to be honest, I still don't exactly know why wave function is complex, and at this point I'm too afraid to ask. What
do you mean? Oh, literally complex.
Literally
Okay, I was
complex,
like,
yeah.
Yeah.
I still don't know.
I remember it was explained to me, and then I promptly forgot.
It was explained to me on 3 separate occasions.
Did I explain it to you?
On one occasion, probably. I think on
Yeah,
one of them I
probably
asked
forgot after that as
Remco.
well.
One might have been by Alex, actually, also. The thing is, it's just forbidden knowledge. Human mortal minds were not meant to comprehend matters as this.
I like how this one also says, "Hello, what is this substance?"
This is the same one, isn't it? What is the
different.
substance? Hello, what is the substance? Yeah. Stop doing crystallography. Actually, I don't think I've read. I always confuse this one with the crystal structure one. Stop doing crystallography. Crystals were never meant to be studied. Bold claim. Fake chemists, they're actually physicists in disguise, claim to study crystals with cancer radiation. They practice voodoo mathematics and don't even have the decency to use real numbers or real space. It's the second one that's claiming they're actually physicists in disguise. It's the second one, isn't it?
Yeah, because it's maths. Any maths in chemistry, you're a physicist.
MAKiT, wave function is complex because the math is simple like this. But what you can measure is the square of the absolute, so you can't measure the complex. That's the thing. That's the explanation I always give. Is the basically, oh, math is easier if you use complex. But I don't exactly know why. What's even funnier about this is that in the textbook I've been using, like look at this. This is ridiculous. In the textbook I've been using for quantum mechanics, bookshelves, quantum mechanics, it was Fowler, if I don't remember correctly. I've been opening it so many times already. Oh, Fitzpatrick? No, Fowler. Mostly one, the quantum mechanics. I'm pretty certain it was this one. No, it started with general uncertainty. That's way, way, way too far. It was Fitzpatrick. In the textbook I've been using, you start with wave-particle duality. You start with representation of wave via complex functions. And you just immediately, you learn it and you immediately just replace it with RE to the I theta.
Yep.
I feel like that is the only reason I can pinpoint. The fact that physicists just really wanted to use the Euler's formula. That's it. I don't have any other explanations. Like if you take a look, it's actually just a cosine. It's a cosine. But then it's just stretched into the Euler's for some reason.
I'm trying to find a slide. Don't know if it was first year or second year. It was a quantum mechanics lecture. And I just thought it was like really, it was one of those moments where you're like listening to someone explain it and it suddenly all clicks.
Oh, that's
like, oh, this is how quantum mechanics actually scales up.
I like these kinds of lectures.
Trying to find this. Oh my god, there's so many slides.
MAKiT is a math version of a meme. Funny enough, I've never seen a math version of this meme. I feel like mathematicians are just so delusional. You cannot even you
Can't
cannot.
be reasoned with.
Yeah, the thing is, all of these require like extremely convoluted, complex examples in there. So you always need to throw in some weird shape or something. I don't think you can create an equation weird enough for every mathematician to just go like, oh yeah, that's unreasonable. Like the thing is, if you just throw in these things into mathematics, mathematicians will be like, yeah, seems right. You know what? Did you know physicists will suffer nothing to make their equations look good, even if they're trash and all they're doing is defining a constant to put most of the trash in so it looks cleaner. Kind of like sweeping on the under that. You're not wrong though. This is so confusing, especially in this case, because you use the same character for a function as the constant. And what's even worse is that half the time they just write it down as a function with no variables in it. You just do a psi. And what's even worse is that in this single textbook, you have 3 different characters. You have the psi, this is lowercase. You have the psi null, and you have the bar psi. And they're all just written like that with no variables or anything. And this one is a function, this one's a function, this one's a constant. But if I do remember correctly, if you Fourier transform it, you get this one. Yeah, it's not confusing at all.
Oh, the slides end here. It's like it's almost at this.
I told
like
you.
Almost there. He like shows
Flame,
the
it
one
is-
thing that.
It's knowledge beyond mortal comprehension, alright?
Bro,
Eldritch knowledge, you won't find it.
it's about the harmonic, the
Oscillator.
quantum harmonic oscillator thing, where if you keep increasing n, it becomes continuous, and the distribution is like opposite to how it is in quantum.
I mean,
I need to find this.
the part of, increasing the end until it becomes continuous, that makes sense, because that's done even in math. It's just math is done actually to infinity. Functions with no variables, they love them. Functions with no variables make my blood boil because they make things so unnecessarily confusing. Because everyone thinks they're a constant or a variable themselves. That's kind of like having an operator without a hat on. Everyone will just think of it as a different thing.
Okay, I'm delving into the quantum module lectures. The forbidden information.
Timon, you're saying you don't want to write sine plus cosine if you can just write e. I don't know if you've noticed, but this is just a cosine. There is no sine. There is absolutely no sine in there. I'm thinking about how I should prepare my chicken, by the way. I bought some chicken, and that's the I'm not saying like my life is boring or anything, but I bought some chicken and a discount chicken. I'm excited to just cook it. That's the level. That's the required level for me right now.
Why are these slides not loading? Every time I look at this quantum mechanics module, it's just all maths, and I have no idea how I actually sat through this and actually got 45%. I don't know what I did. I think I remember sitting in the exam and looking at every question, just being like, I'm screwed.
The thing is, recently I've been looking up at a fair bit of different lecture PDFs. You know, the ones that So I've been looking up at them, and the thing is, always when I finish up one of my videos, I always end up hating it. Because I'm like, oh, this is so confusing. Oh, I could have made it so much clearer, and so on and so forth. I've been looking at a fair bit of lecture PDFs recently, and it made me feel so much better about my videos. Like, that's what my videos are compared to. The lecture PDFs are most of the time just equations with really often no text whatsoever. It's just integrals after integrals after integrals. No wonder no one gets what's going on. This is this is ridiculous. Like, the thing is, I feel bad because I've used the wrong color in an animation and it made things a bit tougher to understand. They're not even bothering with describing the equations.
I really can't find this. I really want to find it.
Make it, if you want to, I can walk you through a simple wave function calculation for an example. You see why E is simple for now. I need to speak. I've been through a fair bit of wave function calculations, Timon. A fair bit, lot. The only problem is that I get it makes things simpler. However,
Simple harmonic oscillator. Oh my god.
oh my god,
Is it here?
I get that makes things simpler. However, saying like bringing it up to a complex is not. It's not as little of a step as you think. Because in physics, you should always have a physical meaning behind what you're describing. And physical meaning behind a perturbation on a field, that's simple. But a complex perturbation in the field is mud.
I found it.
If you get that mixing simple, then why do you have a problem with it? That's because it's there is no physical. I haven't seen any physical meaning. It's just numbers. No, Timon, that's mathematics. You're thinking about it like a mathematician. This isn't mathematics, it's just physics. And therefore, not having a physical meaning behind some action is madness. It really is. Like, if you ever get a wave function doesn't have the physical meaning, that's a very important part of mechanics. No, it does have a physical meaning. It does. A wave packet is a particle. Oh, that's a really good graphic, actually. Okay, I see what you mean. That is really good.
It's just so satisfying because it's like you see when you're at like the lowest energy level, the quantum probability is a complete inverse of like classical with a harmonic oscillator, and it's like how do you get from quantum to classical? It's just
That's
increase
really good,
it,
okay.
and if it goes to infinity, it becomes the classical distribution again.
That okay, I do have to say that is a phenomenal graphic for explaining it, because it really is an inverse.
And do you want to see the slide before that?
I can only imagine it won't be great.
Let me zoom out and show you the two slides before that. It's like all that work for that one graph.
By the way, I do want to say, love the cat graphic.
I know.
It makes things so much better when it's. I'm sorry. In what you actually, you know what? Hold on. Let me read through it. I wanna see if I will understand this. We still don't actually know
I can
anything
give you
about
the entire lecture.
the states. The
Yeah,
states.
this is like following on.
No, I actually want out of context to see because
Okay.
I don't want context. The state above the ground state can be found from the ground state. Okay, you take that, you add one. That seems simple enough of that. Then the next state can be found using this result, so on. The ladder graphic is I feel like someone was just high because it. I'm sorry.
I know the guy who did these lectures. He's my advisor at the uni.
Okay,
So I have meetings with him.
I don't mean to be rude, but was he high? Because the cat graphic is wild.
It's just, you
For
just
something
go up
like
and
this.
down in steps.
Yeah, but I mean,
I think I remember this
is
was
it
like
a sequence? I think
one
what
of
it's
the few
called.
things I actually could do in the exam.
Wait,
This
isn't
topic.
I think it's called a sequence in mathematics?
I don't know.
I've never seen a cat climbing up a ladder to represent a mathematical sequence. Yeah, the sequence is basically what I mean is that like a series, except you define it based on the previous value. I think that's sequence, but I don't remember exactly. Why is my time so irregular? This is technically supposed to be like an American stream, but close enough. For Hamilton operator, the eigensense corresponding different eigenvalues are orthogonal. The number state and increase the states of both the Hamilton operators and n. Is it good energy? Okay. This actually isn't quite as bad. It's bad.
It's not
It's
that
not
bad
that
when you
bad.
actually like read it.
I mean, no, it's still bad, but it's not that bad. It's like better than it looks, worse than it looks.
I can just imagine some like history student walking into the wrong lecture, seeing this, just freaking out.
I do have to say that, as like information-wise, it's really nice, but the cat graphic is it's an interesting choice, certainly. This is I'm sorry, I can't get over the cat graphic because it's so comical. Just to imagine, like, getting different states, imagining it as a cat climbing up a ladder.
Okay, I think I'm actually really tired.
That's fair, I understand. It is way past midnight, so I get it. I'm gonna save up all the
4
videos.
minutes past midnight.
Oh, for you, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm in different places.
Yeah, it's an hour and 4 minutes for you. Is it 2 hours?
I really wanna cook that chicken. I might also have to go. It was a good price
My
for
brain
chicken.
has stopped working anyway.
That's fine. All right. Well, I'm gonna go as well. I think 2 hours, so a bit of a short, really short stream, but it's fine. It happens. Anyway, for now, I suppose that'll be it. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.